Hey everybody, what's up? It's Cytherian. Today we are talking about Titanfall on the Xbox One console from EA and Respawn Entertainment. I love this game, bought the collector's edition, reason I got the console, so I hope I'm not biased, but honestly, it's a great game. If you've played Battlefield or Call of Duty, you'll feel very at home. There's obviously shooting, but you can still do melee attacks. That was an execute you just witnessed there. And like I said, if you've played other first-person shooters like Battlefield or Call of Duty, you're going to have a skill set you can easily bring over to this game, but there are differences.
Your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds. Heart, your Titan will be ready in 30 seconds.
Now, as you see there, I just reduced my build time on my Titan by 30 seconds for killing an enemy pilot. Killing pilots and NPCs will reduce the build time for your Titan, meaning that you're going to be encouraged to move around and keep active. Don't just stand in camp because you want to get your Titan out faster. And for the players that do move around and get all the kills and score points, they will get their Titans out quicker, whereas players who tend to stand in camp are going to get spotted easier. This makes the game more balanced and, more importantly, gives it a high-paced sense of gameplay that I absolutely love. And as we're about to go into here, you're going to see an intro sequence to one of the storyline missions. Now, the intro sequences that happen in the storyline and in the general multiplayer missions and multiplayer modes allow you to select burn cards and loadouts from preset burn cards and loadouts, and we'll get into those later. But more importantly, it's great just because you really get a chance to consider what you want to use and use the things that you want to. As you see there, I activated a burn card. It's on standby. It'll kick in when the mission starts. Another thing I love in this video sequence here, this is quintessentially a movie sequence. However, if you notice, that pilot keeps looking around like he's not entirely sure this is safe or whatever, and that's not a scripted action. That is another gamer who is looking around, just taking it all in as it happens, and it's something I really loved about this game. The other pilots are always other pilots, and where they look is where they look. You see that action, it's not scripted, really feels like those are other people playing. This is obviously a first-person shooter, as I've mentioned, and that works for both the Titan and the pilot. The great thing about this is the two move back and forth seamlessly. You can be a pilot, you can be a Titan. It's not going to be a control change. You're not going to have to learn a different kind of setup. It's all moving under the same controls and button layout, so it feels very at home between one or the other. Now, here we have burn cards. These are great and something I've never seen done in a first-person shooter, but I love them. There is a variety of burn cards that can do almost anything you can imagine in the game. Boosted forms of pilot abilities, boosted weapons or ordnance. You can even get ones that allow you to summon a Titan instantly. All sorts of burn cards. You get 27 in your deck, 3 in your hand, so you can really carry the kind of cards you want for almost any sort of game mode, which will allow you to excel even further in said game mode. Here we have a look at one of the custom pilot builds. This is my sniper build, and I'm showing off the difference between the male and female. The only problem I have is that the pilot doesn't change. You can't select how they look. That's based on their loadout and the weapons they carry, so that's the only drawback. But you get 5 loadouts of pilots and Titans to customize to your liking, so you can very easily carry whatever weapons you want, and you can switch them freely in the game. If you are dying too much and you want to take a different weapon, pick a different pilot. And same's true with the Titans. Now, there are a variety of game modes. This is an attrition mode you're seeing here, which is just literally, as the name would explain, a battle of attrition, taking out pilots and NPCs. Now, again, these are things that help you score the match, but they also help you reduce your build time. So it's just very much encouraged to just keep moving, keep taking out people. Don't think those NPCs are a challenge. Get them anyway to help your team and to get your Titan build time reduced. And because of that, you're always on the move. And since you're always on the move, it's easy for other players to sneak up behind you. Here we have a look at one of the other game modes for Capture the Flag. It's your standard capture the flag. I mean, if you've played almost any game that has a capture the flag mode, you'll be familiar with it. This just adds, obviously, Titans to the mix, but it's just a great game, variety of game modes. I can't stress enough how fun it is to play and how great it looks to play. It might not be coming through as well here, but it is a great game. I do love it immensely, and I can't say enough good things about it. There are so many ways and so many things that you can use as weapons, so much personal choice and personal style can be used. You can even summon your Titan as a weapon. We won't be seeing that, but here we have a look at the Titan coming in. And again, just an awesome game. If you haven't played it, try it, buy it, rent it, do whatever you gotta do. If you like first-person shooters, this game is up your alley. And this is Cytherian. Until next time, good game.
Give me something I can work with. Mac, if you can find a way to trigger a manual over...